Hello and welcome to the next Lukozer retro game review video. For this one it is W.E.C Le Mans, which is a conversion of the Konami coin-op. As you can see, released by Imagine in 1988. What you can hear in the background is a pretty good Jonathan Dunn tune. I'm always rather loath to say that I like a piece of music by Jonathan Dunn. His music's good, or most of the time it is, but I don't like him. I could go into why, but yeah, I just can't be arsed. Now, this title page really does not fill you with any confidence. There's barely any graphics on it at all. What graphics there are, you have two monochromatic, rather shitty looking cars, and two checkered flags. Again monochromatic, or as near as damn it, and that is it. So yeah, it hasn't got off to a great start. Is it going to improve? Well, let's get a game underway and find out. Gotta change joystick ports. Right. Well, here we go. So, rather unsurprisingly, given that it's a Le Mans game and it's got the World Endurance Championship title emblazoned on the front, it's a racing game, and it's also not easy, although it's not as fucking difficult as I'm making it look here. It's always the fucking way when I do a video. I have a couple of warm-up goes that go sort of okay, and then I put the video on and it goes to fucking shit. So the lap is actually split into like 3 sections, and if, as it looks like it's going to be the case with me here, you can't get through the first section, you have done exceptionally shit. For fuck's sake. Oh, fuck off. Look at it. If you can't get to the first checkpoint on this fucking game, let's try it again. I mean, I freely admit that, you know, I am not the world's greatest gamer, but I am getting rather pissed off by the way that every time I do a warm-up go, I do semi-okay, and then I start recording on the vid and it just goes to shit. I think what I'm going to have to do is start playing games cold, no warm-up goes at all, because I seem to do better on my first go than actually having recorded it. And when I actually start the review, I shall be going on particularly about what happened just there. This is a fucking carbon copy of what happened in my go just now. And for the same reasons. fucking time. No, no, I've never got to the third checkpoint, which is the final checkpoint before you actually complete the lap. So, whereas in the pit stop, you do a lap of Le Mans in about 30 seconds, yeah, in this, it does take you rather longer. What the fucking hell happened there? So, well, I think you've seen enough of the game to have a pretty good idea that I am not a fan. I mean, alright, it's not Enduro Racer, it's not Cisco Heat, but it's still shit. Fucking what? And the amount of things that just make this game an absolute fucking load of bollocks, it's just... I've only got a few seconds left of this to endure. There we go. I mean, it's perfectly sponsored World Endurance Championship. Yeah, I mean, playing this game really is a fucking endurance test. Right. Let's go and let's start the review. Graphically, it's fucking hideous, and well, these things that go past you on the road. I went past that, you know, start-finish, the starting gantry there at like about 10 miles an hour, and yeah, it shot past me like I was almost breaking the sound barrier. When any of the roadside objects, and indeed the cars as well, as they approach you, they go pretty slowly until they are almost in line with you, and suddenly they fucking just rocket past. Then there's the road routine itself. As so often is the case with Commodore 64 racers, they try to cheat by giving you the sense of speed through using stripes on the road, in this case 2 shades of grey. And yet a lot of the time it looks like you are barely moving, because the stripes either don't move at all, or they move so slowly that what the fuck happened there? Fuck's sake. So I'm trying to get some sort of speed up, but yeah. Now what the fuck was that? That go really tells you quite enough. I mean, if you were playing this game and you just had that go I've had, if you didn't hate the game before, you fucking well would after that. So anyway, well, I've covered the roadside obstacles, and I'm trying to cover the lack of movement on the actual stripes on the road. But I mean, you've seen it a few times in the video anyway. Also, with the gears on the car, there's only two. There's low and high, but there is no indicator anywhere that tells you if you are in low or high. And a few times while playing this game in this video, I found myself either in high gear when I'm meant to be in low, and then accidentally going back into low when I want to stay in high gear and everything else. So yeah, all it would have taken is a simple, you know, addition of you know, a small, either a gear lever or something, just to tell me what fucking gear I'm in. I mean, look at this, I'm flat out, but the stripes aren't moving at all. And again here. So I mean, graphically it is a fucking hideous monstrosity. So what about the audio? Your car engine sounds, it sounds like a fucking fly has been caught in a sort of megaphone or something. It just sounds really weedy. It sounds like you're driving a fucking car with a two-stroke engine. The tyre squeal is, you just hear it there, that single, it's more like a beep than a fucking, you know, actual tyre squeal. So the sound effects are shit, well, the title page music is pretty good. I even have to admit that the loading music is pretty good. I don't know which version of Ocean Loader it is. And then there is the gameplay, and you've just had a perfect example of the worst thing about the gameplay right there. And the other one is right there. So, firstly, trying to pass the cars. There is a hell of a lot of occasions where you're trying to, you know, overtake a car that's up ahead of you, and the whole time it is zeroing in on your position, and no matter where you move, it will move there as well. And you cannot, and I mean absolutely cannot, avoid hitting it. Then once you have crashed, and you're trying to get some speed up, a car that is behind you suddenly hits you and you spin again. And when you do crash, the way the car moves and sounds during the crash, it looks more like a fucking dinky toy or something. So it just looks like shit, sounds like shit, and it really does play like shit. Everything about this game is just a fucking load of bollocks. Actually, I'll say everything, or everything about playing the game, you know, everything during the gameplay is a fucking load of bollocks. The, what did I hit there? Must have been the fucking lamppost. Oh, to be honest, I'm past caring. I mean, while, Enduro Racer and Cisco Heat are utter shite, they are nowhere near as fucking hateful as playing this, because of the way that so many of the other cars just zero in on you like that, so there is nothing whatsoever that you can do to avoid hitting them. And then when you're trying to start, occasionally another one, there you go, again, zeroing in on me. There was nothing I could do at all to avoid that collision. So, I mean, the game is just shit out of a dog's arse. And on top of that, it's the kind of game that sends your blood pressure through the roof. I'm just like, there's no point me trying to play it because it's a fucking waste of time. It's almost as if the game is designed to make you not want to play it. So even though I quite like this title music here, I will score the game 0 because the title music is good enough to just save it from going into the minuses. But it is an absolute fucking heap of shit. It's an unbelievably hateful gaming experience, and I'm fucking deleting this disc image as soon as I finish this video, which I have now. So that is W.E.C. Le Mans, 0 out of 10, fucking contemptible load of bollocks. That brings this review to an end, and we will see you at the next one.